All right, so today is a great day. Why, you ask? Because one, it's wing night, and wing night is the best night of the week in my family because my husband bakes wings in the oven and I absolutely love chicken. And number two, my personal favorite, is I'm going to be organizing my bookshelves, and I'll go on a little bookshelf tour, library tour at the end. But we just moved into a new house, so I was able to get so many new bookshelves, and I'm so excited. I actually got my friends to help me put them together, and he did a ton of work on them, and it was really awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize everything. As you can see, I have books on the shelves right now. Those are all gonna have to come down and sit on the floor. I just didn't want them sitting on the floor while I had to clean up the rest of the house and organize. But I'm taking all of those books down, and I am going to be alphabetizing my books by author. And the reason I am doing that, I absolutely love when people color code their libraries based off of the color of the book cover. But it kind of drives me nuts because I can never find a book. And I don't remember what color the cover of the book is, and that's great for visual people who remember the cover but not the author. I always remember the author before I remember what the cover looks like. So I'll be alphabetizing by author, and I'm going to organize my whole entire library, and I'm super excited about it. And the only thing I will not be doing is I hate when you alphabetize by author, and then when you have the same author, you alphabetize by the book title. So it really screws series up, and I'm not doing that. I'm just going to keep the series in order and keep it by author. And another reason that I am alphabetizing my books is because I worked in a library when I was in high school, and so it's really deeply ingrained in my soul that you just go by author, last name, and then you go by book title. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm so excited to get started, and I can't wait. I have a ton of books boxed on the side of me. They're actually from my mom's attic, and they've been in there for years. With college and everything, I just had to leave them there. So I haven't seen some of these books in a really long time. So I'm super excited to open these boxes and put all of my books in one place because this is going to be the first time ever that I can actually do that. All right, let's get started so that I can finish before it's time to eat supper and wings. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm working with, these are all of the boxes that I have full of books. You can actually see that I listed exactly what book was on there, as well as the author of the book. And then I have these bookshelves all the way around, and I am so excited to get started. So I just finished taking out all of my books from their boxes, and I have somewhat put them in alphabetical order. So it's a mess, but we're going to try and put it all on the shelves now. Wing break. So it took a really long time to organize these, um, but I am happy with the way that it turned out. I skipped a couple shelves, if you can see. That's if I didn't have an author with the last name with the first letter of the shelf that I skipped. So like I skipped I skipped U. So yeah. And then of course, did a TBR shelf. I didn't really put them in any particular order in terms of alphabetizing, but I did put them in order of how soon I want to read them. So, A Man Called Uva, I'm actually reading that one right now, and these were the fancy books, so I just put them on a shelf for their own. Nonfiction and self-help books. My husband's Halo books that I have no idea how to organize because all of the authors are different. And that is all of the bookshelves that I just organized. And I'm so happy with the way that they turned out. All right, so I am finally done organizing all of my bookshelves. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I started at literally like 3 o'clock and then finished at 10:30. So yeah, I'm exhausted. And I was supposed to do a bookshelf tour with this video, but I definitely don't have time to do that tonight, so maybe I'll do that in a different video. So I have roughly about 407 books according to my app, because I catalog all of my books in an app where I scan the barcode and it just puts it on a virtual bookshelf for me. I love the app, and it's so great when I go shopping for books, because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want this book. And then come to find out, I already have it at home. I actually have a few duplicates that I found after organizing all of my books, so I'll probably just go drop those off at my local library and let them have those. But other than that, I have all of the fiction books behind me. I have my nonfiction, my husband's books, and then a TBR shelf because I had to have that. I didn't want to put my to be read books with all of the rest of the books because then I would never read them. But yeah, so the bookshelves that I have are from Amazon. They're called Farino bookshelves. I'll link them down in the video description below. I wanted to get the Billy bookshelves from IKEA, but I couldn't find a way to make them work with the space that I have because I have a window here and I have a window right there, and the Billy bookshelves just would not have fit in my space, and these just happen to work really well. I haven't anchored them to the wall yet, but I don't think that will be a problem, and I'm really, really excited that I finally have my own personal library and that it's all set up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video or you want to see more of my videos, most of them are book reviews or book versus movie reviews, that kind of thing, you can subscribe down below. Leave me a comment to say how you like to organize your bookshelves. If you like to color code them, if you do by genre, if you alphabetize like me by author, just leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Bye!